friends. Elizabeth and I were speaking earlier with another friend, and we thought maybe people would like to make school at home. So how you can set up school at home is to have just a corner of a room, maybe put down a mat, or if you're lucky enough to have a bookshelf you can use, maybe just put a few things on your bookshelf for some activities. I'm going to show you what I did here after I spoke with Elizabeth. So I have a box with a couple of hand towels to work on the floor, and then I have a basket with some cleaning materials, so face cloths for cleaning and a dustpan and broom. I happen to have a little table that I can sit at, but you don't have to have that because you can just work on the floor. And then I just set up a shelf with, I like to have plants and beautiful things from nature, so I put a shell and a favorite candlestick and some books and markers, paper, scissors, glue sticks. Depending on who you have at home, some of you might have younger brothers or sisters, so you can't have those things on a shelf, but you can have some of these things on a shelf. So I'm going to show you some of the work that I put out today and how you might be able to do it right at home. First, I'm going to get out my mat. I made some pouring work with some lentils and a couple of little cups. And this is a little butter dish I had. I can practice my careful pouring. This is a pinching work using toothpicks and a tea, the top of a tea strainer. But I also thought you could use toothpicks and maybe an old spice jar, and you could just put toothpicks into a spice jar. And I went into my recycle bin and I got this tray out of the recycle bin. So you could practice some careful pinching work. If you have some tongs and some blocks, you can make a transfer work. I'll bring over a few things now. This is a basket with a few cards in it, so for matching. Some dice and paper and pennies. So again, if there's little babies at home, maybe you can't put out the pennies, but maybe you can just do some dice or make a bigger dice out of cardboard, and then you can do some addition work. I have an alphabet puzzle, and then I made a stringing work. This is something that maybe you can make at home. I took a paper towel tube and I drew on it, and then I can just do some stringing using an old string, or you can use a shoelace, or I even thought you can use a cloth napkin. If you want to string with a cloth napkin, you can string with that. And if I really want to, I can try and line up my pattern. That would be tricky. There's all kinds of ways you can do school at home. I hope you'll still, oh, there's my cat, Charlie. You can say hello to Charlie. He's helping at school at home. Maybe you have a cat at home too. So I hope you enjoyed just a few ideas of how you can do school at home. And if you set up a corner and you want to send us a picture, please do. I'd love to see what you've been doing. Bye.